And we back talking sports. Listen, today I'm gonna give y'all the top 5 players with the most pressure to win the 24-25 NBA season to come out with a championship. And some of these guys are going to surprise you. What's going on, Chris? So, we got the NBA season coming back. There's a lot of parity going on. But we still have stars, players that's trying to become superstars that have pressure on them to win the championship. They have pressure on them to do and accomplish exactly what Jason Tatum, the guy who everybody shits on, is just so terrible. He's so horrible. They have the pressure on them to do exactly what he just did. So I'm going to start off my list from 5 to 1. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Number 5. Salute, pull up. Number 5, Paul George. And the only reason Paul George is not higher is because he's not a number 1 option. That's the only reason Paul George is not higher. But Paul George, he got pressure on him to win this year. And I'm gonna be real. Even if Joel Embiid get hurt, he still need to step up and show why they pay him the max money. I'm not even giving him a Joel Embiid excuse. I'm not doing that. I think he about to go crazy this year too. I think he got a chip on his shoulder, BJ. But Paul George, this is your third, fourth big 3. What you gonna do? It didn't work with the Clippers. I mean, it didn't work with OKC, although that was the best. That's the best PG has looked. He hasn't looked that good since. But it's pressure on PG to win, especially when you got a top 5 player in the league as your running mate and one of the best point guards in the game. That's money in the playoffs. One thing I know about Tyrese Maxey is money in the playoffs, bro. So yes, I do believe that they should win the championship this year. What's up? What's up, DBZ? I do believe that the Sixers should win the championship this year. Why? Because Joel Embiid, if he's as great as y'all says he is, he should get it done. Now he got Paul George. He don't got somebody who's ball dominant. He got a 2-way wing, which he had in Jimmy Butler, but they decided to get rid of him. You said that was overrated? Him making all I was going to say BJ, that was overrated? But yeah, shout out my boy BJ, Pull Up Basketball Podcast, one of the best dudes on here. Dreamers Pro, he had saw one of your shows, bro, and made a show off of you. You getting up there, bro. But go subscribe to my main man's podcast. Hey, if y'all want me and Pull Up gotta get this together, bro. We gotta do a collab, bro. This is overdue, bro. This is overdue. Bro, you name the time. whenever this year, bro, with the when the Warriors play the Clippers, I'm pulling up every time, bro. I'm pulling up every time. Shout out to everybody in the game. I'm doing the top 5 players with the most pressure to win this season. At 5, we talking about Paul George. I believe Paul George has a lot of pressure to win this year. He's went from big 3 to big 3 to big 3. He went from big 3 to big 3 to big 3. What's up, Malachi? And that's just facts. Like, Paul George is a really good player. But if he want to become legendary, or he want to like change the narrative on his career that he is a winner, he has to win. If he don't win with this team, bro, he's not going to win at all, bro. Let's do it. Pull up. Me and BJ will be doing Warriors Clippers post games. You know what I'm saying? He's a Clippers fan. I'm a Warriors fan. You know what I'm saying? But we both root for, you know what I'm saying, California teams. You know what I'm saying? I got hella family in California. I actually plan on moving out there in the next 2 years. So, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna be doing that. But yeah, Paul George at 5, he definitely got a lot of pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? And he just needs to get it done. At 4, y'all ain't gonna like this. Y'all not gonna like this. Luka Doncic. Yes, Luka. Luka is as great as advertised. I give him that. But if Luka want to be one of the best in history and want to move up and get in those rooms with those top 20 players, with the Giannis's, the Jokic's, I think Giannis and Jokic are both top 25 players personally to me. Jokic has gained my respect a lot. But if he want to get in those rooms with the greatest, you know what I'm saying, if he want to make all the numbers that he has mean even more, he has to win a championship, bro. He has to win a championship. Luka has to win, bro. It's going on almost 6 years, 7 years. Yeah, bro. The honeymoon stage is over. He's a rookie. He can't, you know what I'm saying? He's on his second year, or he don't have this around him. He got a team around him now. He got a running mate in Kyrie. You got championship experience and one of the greatest top 2 greatest shooters ever in Klay Thompson. Derek Lively looked like he didn't took another leap. He up there pushing the ball up, doing spin moves and laying the ball up. You still got Gafford over there. You still got all of that. You know what I'm saying? Luka, you know what I'm saying? He got to win the championship, bro. He's great. Don't get me wrong. Luka is fucking phenomenal offensively. That defense is much to be desired, bro. I'm sorry. It's much to be desired, which is why I think players like SGA are better. So, yeah. Luka, I put him on the list because I want him to really validate how great I believe he is individually with winning a championship. Because at some point in time, it's gonna start to be, can Luka be the best player on the championship team? Can you win with Luka? Can Luka win with superstars? I mean, can he win with other stars? You know what I'm saying? So Luka, man, he got to win the championship, bro. And don't get me wrong, he's a phenomenal playoff performer. He up there with Jordan, you know what I'm saying, statistically in playoff points per game. Luka is like that in the playoffs. But got to get better defensively, and he got to get it. He at some point in time, this is one of the best teams he had. It's no more excuses that he don't got no help. Got to get it done, Luka, man. I believe in you, Luka. Like, I think Luka is like that, but he got to get it done. You know what I'm saying? He can't be having like, I won't say it was a one-hit wonder season, because I think the year he went to the year he beat the Suns and shit like that, I thought that was a great year. He just ran into Golden State. And I thought that was a pretty good year, except for when he went up against Golden State. But I don't hold that against him because nobody was beating us that year. That was Steph's year. But yeah, he can't just have a one finals run and be done, bro. He got to win the championship, bro. For as great as he is, you know what I'm saying, in the playoffs, he got to validate that. So I got Luka at 4. But the top 3, listen, G, KD. What? KD already won the championship and this and that. No. Remember how y'all did Steph, right? Right? Remember how y'all did Steph, right? Mm-hmm. I remember how y'all did Steph. He had to win Finals MVP. He had to win it all about this. You know what? I take him off. I take him off. Jimmy Butler. I'll replace KD with Jimmy Butler. Just because Jimmy Butler is doing all his woofing and talking. Jimmy Butler. If he goes to a contender, he got pressure to win the championship too. For all the talking that Jimmy Butler does, for all the New York, they would have lost if I was there, or blah 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 this. They would have blah 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 that if I was there. Bro, you gotta go do it, bro. Well, I say, yep, it's tied then. KD and Jimmy Butler. I'm gonna do Butler first, but yeah, for all the talking that Jimmy Butler does and the big money that he wants, you can't just get to the finals. You got to win that bitch, bro. This time, if you is who we think you are, go to a contender and win the championship. I'm not even talking about if he stay on Miami, he not winning, bro. But I'm putting him on here because I think he's going to be moved. I don't think they paying him. I think Pat Riley is done with the shenanigans, the talking, the this and that. And I hold on. We get into it. So I believe Jimmy Butler got to get it done for all the talking that he does. And you're not getting, it's looking like Pat Riley and them not gonna pay you. So you should go to a contender and go do what Kawhi did. Go 1 year and win the championship, bro. I promise you, if you come to the Warriors, we would probably win, bro. That's how I feel. But if you, New York would have won if I was there, or blah blah blah, this would have won if I was there. Go to a contender and get it done then. Oh no, I fuck with Jimmy Butler. He just, you know what I'm saying, he got a little bit more boisterous and, you know what I'm saying, confident, I would say. Jimmy Butler is about to be 36. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Now we know Jimmy Butler is good enough to get you there. But I will say this, he did have underwhelming rosters. He didn't have a big 3 or this and that. He had Tyler Hero, who was a number 2, number 3, whatever like that. You got Bam, and he had the rest role players and stuff. So I do give Jimmy credit, but with all the talking he does and all this, and you think you're gonna get paid this and that, go to a contender and win the championship, bro. Because you do a lot of talking. I've noticed. So go ahead. KD, you on this list because they had Steph on the list. Like he needed to win another championship to validate himself and this and that to prove he can win without you. Now you got to do the same thing, my guy. Y'all got y'all point guard, Tyus Jones. That's gonna help y'all out a lot. Now Devin Booker can go back to his normal position of getting buckets. Even though I thought he did okay as a playmaker last year, but it's clearly not the best version of himself. But KD, yeah, you got to win the championship. You forming more super teams and shit that knew that wasn't gonna work because you didn't have a point guard. One of y'all, you know what I'm saying, Devin Booker tried to, you know what I'm saying, masquerade as a point guard. He did a okay job at it, but you need a point guard, my guy. They should have never really got Bradley Beal. I never liked it. I never liked it from the beginning. People was, you know what I'm saying, oh, Bradley. I'm like, he gonna get buckets, but they ain't winning no championship with him. I would have rather, I'm gonna be real with y'all, and y'all gonna be mad at me. I would have rather them get like a Ben Simmons or some shit. Somebody who don't need the ball, who can defend and play make. That's all the fuck Ben Simmons gonna be doing because he ain't gonna be shooting shit. I think that would have been a better piece for them. You help with your perimeter defense. And if he on some bullshit, get his ass the fuck out of here. You could just throw his ass away. But getting Bradley Beal, okay, another scorer who's not really good on defense and is injury prone as well. So yeah, KD, you got to get it done. You forming another super team. You ain't won shit after Golden State. And all that pressure I remember the years I was cooking Steph. ESPN, everybody cooking Steph. See, KD made him. KD this, KD that. Had the same energy, bro. This man ain't sniffed the conference finals since he left Golden State. So yeah, I got KD and Jimmy Butler at 3, tied. Now the top 2, these 2 guys, no excuses at all. I'm on their helmet. If these 2 guys do not win a champion, if these 2, one of the guys, they must win this year, bro. The other guy, bro, must win this year. Both of these guys must win in the next 2 years. But they really have pressure this year. Now, number 2, and this is my guy. I respect him a lot. This is my guy, but we got to keep it, you know, see over here who is Hendo, you know what I'm saying, Michigan Hendo, aka Michigan Hendo, aka, you know what I'm saying, the realest YouTuber, the realest NBA content creator, Dame Dollar. Or if he gonna be trash, Lame Dollar. You ran from the grind, even though you was in the grind for a long time. You went to Milwaukee. You paired with a top 2 player in the league. I think the best player in the league, Giannis. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about that, DBZ. But you got with Giannis, you got some help, and got to a team that can contend. Now, y'all perimeter defense is why I don't believe y'all gonna win the championship. But that might prove me wrong with, you know what I'm saying, depending on how y'all look this year. But Dame Dollar, you want to validate yourself? You got to win the championship, bro. You may not be the best player on the team because it's probably going to be Giannis. But I believe Dame can take over a series. I believe he can take over a series, and he could win the Finals MVP because Dame is that good. But you got to show up, especially in the playoffs. The regular season is not. It's not about the regular season no more for Dame. It's about the playoffs for Dame. Dame, you're not winning no MVP. You still definitely not winning no MVP over Giannis. So the playoffs, Dame, you got to show up. It's going to be very interesting. You got to show up, Dame, or I'm gonna have to get on your helmet, bro. I'm gonna have to cook you, bro. Equal. Although I fuck with Dame, I really do. I like Dame. I like his game. I like his story. I had to cook you, just like I had to do my boy Steph, just like I had to do, you know what I'm saying, Kobe. And I'm one of the most unbiased Kobe fans you will find. but I just don't lie about the boy. I don't lie about being. But yeah, they were saying Dame's better than Steph. That's not even a conversation. That shouldn't even be a conversation now. Now, we talking like player to player, yeah, we could talk about it. It's still Steph, but we could talk about it. But when we bring resumes and we bring everything into it, playoff success, and Steph Curry 2022 championship washes all of Dame Dollar's playoff career. I'm just being real with you. Yeah, he had the game winners in the playoffs and everything. What Steph did in 2022 washes all of that. So that's not even the conversation. But Dame, if you want to make it, if you want to validate what everybody believes you are, which I believe it too, that you are that guy and you are the piece that Giannis was missing to win another championship, then you got to win. You got to win with Giannis. Because Giannis has done it as the best player on the court. Giannis in that closeout game, that's might be the best closeout game I've seen in the finals. 50 piece. He left Earth, bro. He was not losing that game, bro. I will only say that Steph's was better just because, bro, when Steph pointed at his finger in the third quarter, bro, I knew it was over. And because Steph predicted that championship, that's why I say his was better. But yeah, Steph versus Dame in the 2019 when he cooked them at like the one game where he had 17 in the I think 17 in the overtime and put them niggas to bed. Like, Dame, you gotta win, bro. It ain't no more excuses. Like, it was a good story with the Blazers and everything. We knew the Blazers wasn't a really good run franchise, that you wasn't gonna win there. You should have been left. You was on some Kevin Garnett shit. You should have been left about 3-4 years ago, honestly. He should have left about 3-4 years ago, honestly. But now he's gone. You got to get it done. There's no excuse. You got a whole off season with Giannis to get, you know what I'm saying, get the chemistry right, get everything right. And you in the top 75, which I think this shaky. I think it's a few guys that probably should have went over you. Show us why you top 75, bro. I believe in you for sure, for sure. Number one, bro. I'm gonna be going on with this guy right here. I might spend the rest of the time talking about this guy, bro. Because at number one, this guy, I just don't understand, bro, how niggas just let him fly under the radar and don't give him no smoke. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, BJ. Mr. Joel Embiid, please step up to the podium. Please step up. Number one, and it's not even close. It's not even fucking close. Is Mr. Joel Embiid. Mr. Joel Embiid has escaped criticism of winning a championship longer than Tatum. Tatum had 100 times more pressure on him to win a championship and more scrutiny on him. And Tatum has been to the ECF multiple times. This man has religiously been knocked out in the second round. Either he injured when he get into the playoffs or he playing like shit. But they use the injury excuse every year for this man, bro. Every year for this man. They conveniently forget when Tatum dropped 51 and 13 on them, and the last 10 points and something like that, he was hunting Embiid like every time. They forget how he choked game 6 when Tatum was having one of the worst games a superstar could have, and then walked him down with 4 straight threes in the fourth quarter. Boop. Not only that, On your floor, Tatum said, I'm humbly one of the best players, and then proceeded to drop 50 on you. And you and James frauding combined for like 25 points, bro. You niggas was trash. Two of the, bro. Y'all give me all this, Embiid better than Tatum. I don't believe Embiid is better than Tatum. Because I don't believe he's better than him in the postseason. I don't believe Joel Embiid can do what Tatum just did. Now show me. Prove me wrong, Joel Embiid. I don't care about no damn MVP. Joel Embiid not even in my top 5 players, honestly. Honestly, bro. I did my top 10. He's not even in my top 5 players. I don't care about the MVP. I watched him in the playoffs year after year after year. And the best ability is availability. So you say he lost some weight, say he lost 20, 25 pounds, that's good. Maybe your knees won't and your foot and stuff won't be getting hurt so much. Yeah, he balled out last year. He averaged like 31, 32 in the playoffs and stuff, but he lost in the first round to a Knicks team that wasn't that wasn't no world beaters. With no Julius Randle. Oh, he was injured. He was hurt. Man, how many times we gonna say that for him, bro? He was on the floor. If he injured, he hurt. Get off the floor, bro. Pack it up. Go for next year. If he was really that hurt, he was on the floor, bro. I'm tired of this excuse. These injuries excuse for him. Or, man, he ain't. I don't want to hear that, bro. If they don't make it to the finals this year, bro, I'm going to have a whole Joel Embiid trash hour. A whole Joel Embiid trash hour, my guy, bro. Yes, he has everything this year, BJ. This man went from 33 points in the playoffs for his MVP year and dropped down to what, 23. The farthest drop off for MVP. He's the only MVP that hasn't been to the conference finals. Come on, bro. You got PG now. Even though I don't think that moved the needle. Paul George, who was on this list too. I don't think that moves the needle, but hey, we got to get it done. You got Tyrese Maxey. I know he gonna show up in the playoffs. I know that. I didn't see enough sample size from Tyrese Maxey. I know he gonna show up in the playoffs. He gonna have a bad game or two or whatever like that. But for the most part, Tyrese Maxey gonna show up in the playoffs. No, he's not top 10 center all time. I don't put him in the top 10 center all time. But my whole thing with him is he skates by criticism for him not getting to the finals, bro. This is why the MVP shit and all that, it don't hold a whole lot of weight in when I rank players and shit. Steve Nash got 2 MVPs. Shaq got 1. You name me the person that's going to say Steve Nash is better than Shaq. Name me the person that's going to say Steve Nash is better than Shaq. James Harden has an MVP. Kawhi Leonard don't have an MVP. He got 2 finals MVPs. Name me the person that's going to say James Harden is better than him. James Harden has an MVP. Dwayne Wade has a finals MVP. No MVP. Name me the person that really can really say that James Harden is better than Dwayne Wade. Steph Curry got 2 MVPs, and he's not better than Kobe. And I know y'all out there, and I'm a huge Steph Curry fan. He's not better than Kobe. Stop that. Stop that. He closer to LeBron than Kobe to me, game wise. So the MVP shit don't really matter to me. Now Jokic won me over. I was a Jokic critic. Y'all know on this channel, I was a Jokic critic. Y'all ain't seen me make no Jokic videos at all. I gave him his respect. Even though he choked the league last year, which is why I don't think he's the best player in the world no more. I gave Jokic his respect after that year. What he did to the Lakers and went in there and won the championship, I gave him his respect. And you know what? Joel Embiid, if you win the championship, then I can come back on here and be like, see, that's all I wanted. I was totally wrong. Joel Embiid proved. I love being proved wrong. Prove me wrong. I just don't believe he will. Him and Paul George is not moving the needle for me, especially with how much better the East has gotten. Especially how much the East has gotten better. I'll throw an honorable mention in there, honestly. Donovan Mitchell. They just paid him. I keep hearing Donovan Mitchell is a top 10, top 15 player and stuff. Okay. I say top 15. You say top 10. Fine. But now I'm hearing he the best shooting guard in the league. I think it's Devin Booker. Y'all might think it's some people think it's Jaylen Brown, which that's recency bias. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, I believe if you put the only thing you would not be able to do, they wouldn't be able to play the defense he did on Luka. But this Spider Mitchell love fest. Like pick a side Riv. Got a Donovan Mitchell love fest. Everything. This show he gotta show me he the best shooting guard in the league. Like he gotta really show me. I need him to get to the finals. I need him to have a finals run like Devin Booker did a couple years ago. Or what Devin Booker did the year before, not this last year, but the year before last year in the playoffs, before this season. I need him to do that. Or do what Jaylen Brown just did. You could argue that Jaylen Brown is the best shooting guard, but skill wise and player to player, no. But he did just do something that Devin Booker and Ant-Man and Spider didn't do. But they don't got no Tatum. They don't got no Tatum next. Well, Devin Booker got KD. And so, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Donovan Mitchell, I say, don't have no, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't think he's a number one on the championship team. Booker, to me, is the best shooting guard in the league. That's just my opinion. But Jaylen Brown, he can have that title because of what he did. But I don't believe player to player, he's the best. He's better than Devin Booker. Defensively, of course, but that's about it. I think instead of Jaylen Brown guarding Luka, maybe they have Tatum guarding Luka, and Devin Booker was on that squad. I think they would have still won. So I just don't believe that Donovan Mitchell was a number one on a championship team. I don't. I've seen Devin Booker lead his team to the finals and ball out, but they did choke that lead. They choked that lead off. I'll be real. It was 2 games from winning the championship. They choked that lead off. Ant-Man, I believe, you know what I'm saying, his is up in the air. You know what I'm saying? I say he got pressure, but not as much as everybody else because he's a lot younger. But yeah, you said Booker and Mitchell in the same category to me. I guess you could say that, but not. I believe Booker a little better. That's just me. I've seen Booker take his teams farther and have better playoff performances consistently. So I would say, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too far off though. But Donovan Mitchell will have to show me. I don't believe he's a number one on a championship team. I'm just saying that. Yeah, of course they're trying to prop up Jaylen Brown to tear Tatum down. Oh yeah, he wasn't the Finals MVP. Larry Bird wasn't the Finals MVP one year. So does that mean what Cornbread Maxwell was better than him? Y'all niggas kill me, bro. Take Tatum off of that team. Actually, reverse roles. Let Tatum do what Jaylen Brown got to do: play defense and score. And you let Jaylen Brown play, make, have to rebound, have to guard Daniel Gafford, and score, and see what happens. Because that's what Jason Tatum was doing. Yeah, man. These are the five guys that I believe have the most pressure on them to win the championship next year. But number one is Embiid for sure. There's no excuses for Embiid. He was actually really good before he got injured last year in the playoffs. He was pretty good. But the year before he was trash in the playoffs. But yeah, that Mitchell in Utah, he was an animal. He was a fucking beast. He was an animal. But he's been injured and stuff too, as well. So, and I just don't think the Cavs have a squad that's championship caliber. I believe they can make a little run and maybe make the ECF if they don't run into the Knicks or you know what I'm saying Boston in the first or second round. But I see them as a second round team at best, maybe. I think if they face Orlando again this year, they gonna lose this time. I believe they'll lose this time. I think Orlando is even better now. I picked Orlando to beat them in 7 last year. Now Orlando lost, but it was real close. And I think with that experience and them getting some veteran leadership, championship leadership with KCP is gonna help them. My top 5 in the league right now, or are you talking about all time? You mean top 5 right now or top 5 all time? Yeah. Right now, I got I got Giannis 1. Y'all gonna disagree with that, but I can't see, you know what I'm saying, Jokic after what he did. I just can't put him at number 1 still after that. But I got Jokic 2. I got Tatum 3, respectfully. Respectfully. Like, and you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people gonna disagree with me putting Tatum 3. But the man averaged 30, 10, and 6 in the ECF, led in points, rebounds, and assists in the playoffs. He did more. Okay, his jump shot wasn't falling like that all the time, but he did other things to make his team win, like playmaking, rebounding, defense. He had more points, rebounds, and assists average in the ECF than Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown had those moments where he was real clutch and balled out for sure on his own right. Then the closeout game, 31, 11, and 8. Outplayed Luka, did his thing, won the championship. I got Tatum 3. 4, I got Luka. I love Luka, man. I just think his defense need to get better. That's all for me. Luka to get becomes like an average defender, it's curtains. If Luka gets to the point where he can stay in front of his man and not play Olay defense, watch out. And 5, I got SGA. That's my top 5 right now. It's SGA and Curry tied. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect for my motherfucking guy. But yeah, it's SGA and Curry tied right now. Only thing keeping Curry from coming back to be number 1 is winning another championship or going on another run. That's the only thing keeping from Curry from being number 1. But yeah, that's my top 5 right now. Embiid is not in it. No, sorry. But yeah, I think this year is going to be real good in the NBA. Speak on it. I got them coming out the West. BJ. We're going to talk about it. It's SGA revenge year. Even everybody know me, I said that SGA should have won the MVP last year. I even made a video a while ago talking about the Clippers and everything they gave up for Shea and how I believe that was, if not one of the worst trades in NBA history, or will go down as one of the worst trades in NBA history, if not the worst. Clippers don't have Paul George no more. They didn't get nothing back from him. SGA got a team that's even better this year. He led his team to the number 1 seed, the youngest number 1 seed ever. And they got better with Hartenstein. Then they got Alex Caruso over there. So they got perimeter defense, a 3-and-D guy. They got a guy can help them on the rebound, in which they needed, and can help them be a rim protector with Chet. Bro, they about to be nasty this year, bro. And then you got another year J-Dub, who I think will be better. Chet, I think he will be better. He was cooking in that preseason game. Like, he looked like a 7-foot fucking guard out there. He was cooking in that preseason game. And now you got another year of SGA. SGA is literally like in his prime, bro. Like, SGA is literally like entering his prime, bro. Last year was like really him entering his prime for real. Like, I think it's laid out for SGA to get the MVP. I hope him or Tatum get it. Personally, I think one of them MVP for them will really change the narrative on their fucking career, bro. Even though I don't think it's really a narrative on SGA career yet. But Tatum, MVP would shut niggas the fuck up, bro. For real. I ain't gonna lie to you. MVP and the finals MVP this year would shut niggas the fuck up. Simple. MVP and the finals MVP for SGA, he the best player in the league. If SGA win the title this year, he the best player in the league. And you gonna hear me come on here and say it, bro. Oh yeah, I'm hip. Y'all was like that whenever y'all was healthy. Like the year y'all got to the WCF. If y'all had Kawhi, y'all would have beat the Suns. If y'all had Kawhi that year, and if Paul George don't choke them free throws, maybe y'all still win. But if Kawhi was healthy, y'all would have went to the finals. I believe y'all would have went to the finals. But it's the same thing. Kawhi, he's never healthy, bro. The man should retire. He should stop holding y'all franchise hostage and just retire, bro. Because there's nothing he can do, bro. Degenerate needs is nothing you can come back from, bro. You got a new building and he ain't even going to be there. Listen. It's time to move. The Kawhi PG era is over. It's time to move on. It's time to move on, man. It's time to get another little young budding superstar and develop that way. Cause Kawhi ain't even on the floor. What he there for? Like, you building around James Harden? He 35, 36. James Harden ain't shit to build around. You know how that go. That man ain't shit in the playoffs. That ain't nobody you want to look towards in the playoffs. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, these are the 5 players with the most pressure on them to win. Some of the guys, some honorable mentions like Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, I guess. But we'll see, because it's gonna be a hell of a year. I ain't gonna lie. I see. I be pulling up, man. I've been checking out the content, man. You've been cooking the last couple of videos. Oh, hell no, BJ. That ain't the move. Building around Harden is not the move, bro. Because once that nigga feel like he done, you know what happened. He put the fat suit on, and then, hey, I got to get up out of here. You can't be trusted. That ain't nobody you need. That's no. It's sad that they holding y'all hostage like that. Like, this is Kawhi fault. I blame Kawhi. Like, nigga he's never healthy. So we don't know what the niggas could have did. And last time I seen him really healthy, they choked the 3-1 lead. Like, I don't know, man. Hopefully it get better. I do got some good players still on there. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Pull Up Podcast. Shout out my boy. Go subscribe to him. The Warriors Clippers matchups. I will be collabing with my boy on those. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be real good for both you know what I'm saying, just the content and everything. I'm hoping my Warriors do well this year. I'm just hoping the Pistons look better than last year. So y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out my boy. Once again, BJ. Go subscribe to him. Shout out everybody, man. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. This has been Who is Hendo. I'm out, man. Peace.